Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. Let's see what you don't see coming for the week of January 25th, 2026. I set the intention of this reading to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. So if you have Capricorn in any of those placements, odds are there is a little message in this reading for you. If you're not sure what your placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, in that description box is information on how you can become a time traveler. As always, this is a collective general reading, not individualized, not personalized to you. So as the messages come through today, just take the ones that fit, leave the ones that don't, because obviously if it's not your message, it just means that it's someone else's. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Capricorn collective now for Capricorn's Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What do they not see coming for the week of January 25th, 2026? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming this week? Fake accounts. Bottom of the deck. Obsessive person. Okay. Tell me more about this here for the Capricorn collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Devil. The bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups, Five of Swords, Six of Pentacles, World card. Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, Two of Cups. What are you up to? Okay, I have to call it like I see it, okay? This is typically the energy of the person that I read for, so this is your energy. This is the energy of someone that you're dealing with, okay? You seem here to be attempting to spy on someone this week. If it's not your message, don't get offended. Just check another placement. But Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Devil. It's like you're going back and forth this week, wondering if you should inquire on someone. And it may be for some of you that you are contemplating opening up a fake account or using a fake account to spy on someone's social media. Or you're just spying on someone's social media without opening up the fake account. Now, I don't know 100% if all of you will be doing this, because it looks like you're sitting here in the Two of Wands like, I don't know if I should. I don't know, should I, shouldn't I? I can't even say reverse these energies, because this is the same way I've been doing this reading for so long. And this is always the energy of the querent, meaning the person I'm reading for. Tell me about the Seven of Swords here in Capricorn's energy. I think you're very curious about someone here this week. It looks like you're looking them up, just trying to get some information. Tell me more about that Seven of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. Seven of Swords is clarified by the High Priestess, the Emperor, and the Magician. It's you. I'm sorry. If it's not you, you could check another placement, okay? But this is someone who, in secret, in quiet, is listening to their intuition. Their intuition is telling them that something is off or something is up. It's like your intuition is telling you to look someone up or to look into something. Okay, it doesn't even have to be a person. But your intuition is guiding you there. Your intuition is like, I don't want to say demanding, but asking for you to take charge, to acquire information about something or someone. I'll leave it at that. And you're going back and forth here. Should I, shouldn't I, shouldn't I, should I? Tell me more about Capricorn's energy here this week. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Eight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck, King of Swords. This is someone that you've had some kind of an ending with, or maybe you feel like they betrayed you or they wronged you. For some reason this week, your intuition is telling you that you need to look something up about this person or to look into them. And you're going back and forth here this week on whether or not you will do it. Something that they did or said, regardless of how long ago it is not sitting well with you this week. Tell me more about this. It's not sitting well with you this week. You feel like you don't know all the facts, or you don't know all the truth about something. It looks like you're about to do some investigative work to get some hardcore facts. You want proof about something. One more shuffle here. Thank you. This is clarified by the Lovers, the Chariot, and the Four of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. You feel like something has been kept from you. And again, whether this person is still in your life or not, I don't know. It's a general collective reading. But you appear here to be making the choice this week to find out if something has been held back from you, or if there's part of the story here. There's something here that doesn't make sense. They keep showing me, I keep seeing a puzzle with missing little pieces. And I feel like this week you're trying to find the missing pieces. So I think this week maybe you're obsessed. And I don't know if you're obsessed with a particular person. I think you're obsessed at getting to the truth because your intuition is telling you something is off. And it's like you can't, you know something is missing. You know something was held back from you. So it looks like this week you're being a bit of an investigator. Okay. Now the energy that you're dealing with this week. Queen of Cups, Five of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the World card. Tell me more about this person's energy. One more shuffle here. Thank you. This is being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. There you are, whether you're masculine or feminine. Seven of Wands and the Hangman. Okay, that's that person. You feel like this person is keeping something from you. Like they told you something, but not the full story. You feel like they left out some pieces here. You feel like they left out some pieces, and you're trying to gather the facts. Some interaction you had with them this week is leaving you thinking there's something missing. I did not get the full story on that. You feel like they're concealing something from you. Or Six of Pentacles, they only gave you a little bit. Yeah, look, you feel like they're holding back, telling you the truth. So, okay, you're dealing here with someone this week. They could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the four fixed signs here in the World card. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. We also have Pisces here in the Hangman. You feel like this person did not give you the full story about something, or they left something out. And this week you appear to be on a mission to try getting an answer. Okay. Any interaction between you and this person this week? Any interaction between Capricorn and this person this week that they need to know about? One more shuffle here. Thank you. And I'm going to tell you energetically, you're not wrong. Because remember, I'm reading energy. And energy is they did conceal something from you. They only told you partial truth. So you're not crazy or wrong here for wanting to investigate or inquire or get more information. Sorry, crosswatcher. Yeah, you're not wrong. Three of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Sun card. This person feels that if you knew the full 100% truth, that you may move on or end the connection with them. So in an effort to not hurt you or make a situation worse, like if this is someone you're already arguing with, this is someone who either didn't want to make the current situation with you worse, or they're trying to prevent an ending, or they're trying to prevent you from feeling bad or enduring any heartache. Sun card, Temperance, and the Six of Wands. This is someone who cares about you. You may not want to hear it, but they do. They care about you. They would like to move forward with you. They would like celebration and victory in this connection. They see long-term success in their connection with you. But you're not wrong. They did leave something out of a conversation here. Their justification for that is, I didn't want to hurt Capricorn because I care about them. Do with that what you will. Okay, let's get you 3 cards of advice here. And maybe this reading is just enough for you to hear someone say, you're not wrong, you're not crazy. Yeah, you didn't get the full story here. Three cards of advice here for how Capricorn. Let's get you 2 different sets. Let's get you some advice on what you should do with this investigative work that you're doing. Advice on what Capricorn should do regarding the investigative work this week. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Page of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Sun. Get the truth. The Page of Wands is a card of exploration. It's a card of discovery. It is a card of inquiry. Make sure you get the whole truth. Ten of Pentacles to the Sun. Make sure you get the whole truth. I don't know why that is. And it looks like with a little bit of effort, you do get the full truth. You are successful. So if you wanted to look into this, you would be able to acquire the information quite easily. Advice for how Capricorn should deal with this person who kept this from them. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Hangman. There's a need here for you to communicate to this person, obviously once you have the proof or the facts, that you know what they did. And whatever they did here that you now clearly know about, you do see it as an act of betrayal. There is something here about you having a conversation with this person that if we're going to continue engaging in this connection, whether we're family or we're friends or this is a love partnership, if we're going to continue working together as a team, then we need to be a team. And that means moving forward, you can't leave out parts of the puzzle. You can't leave out the puzzle pieces here. And there is something here about you conveying to this person how betrayed you feel and almost asking them to put themselves in your shoes and the Hangman. Like, can you sit in my shoes and see how you would feel if I did this to you? That's if you want to continue this connection, you know, but there is something here about conveying to them, hey, we're supposed to be a team here. That means no keeping secrets, no leaving stuff out. And maybe you need to put yourself, in my shoes and see if you would be okay with that. I don't think this person would be. That might be a good way for you to get your point home, get your message across to them. This is someone who's important to you. We'll leave it at that. You know, you may not want anything to do with this person, but if you're looking to salvage the connection, your advice here seems to be to ask them to put themselves in your shoes. But there is also something here about telling them that you know the truth. There is definitely, I mean, the Knight of Swords goes into battle holding the Ace of Swords. So there is something here about telling them, it's kind of like, I know what you did last summer. And if we're going to have a next summer together, this can't happen again. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Do with those messages what you will. But that's what I have for you for the week ahead. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, maybe just found them to be helpful or entertaining, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.